Call a meeting to order. Evening. 7:09, 7:08 then. The what sort of business that Joe, I think you attended last meeting. You walked back. I didn't. Okay. Introduce yourself or say anything. Okay. The minutes. You have a chance to look at it.
Is tonight.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Sorry.
Gracious for coming. Look at it.
Is it under the agenda email?
It usually gets attached to the agenda email. We sent it out.
I got you.
Oh, I can make it bigger too here. Please.
Any motion to 7 minutes?
I will reprint the minutes. Send you last meeting.
Move. Second, all in favor? Okay, and so approved. Letters of support. I got one from the Conservation Commission. And I don't know, this. Formatting for the application stuff. So I've got the hard copy with the signature on it. And then I also have a copy of the land use agreement signed by the town with the, executed by both
Yeah.
parties. So I was thinking can we scan the, you want to scan the ones with signatures? Especially the land use agreement. We should scan.
Yeah.
So here's an original.
Who's the person who has a scanner? It's not me.
I can scan.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll send the other original back to the.
So they have it.
And then when you're done, Chris, we'll get back. I think that probably will live at the town office. The other, I've got a draft of one for the age-friendly mom that I'll give this week. I don't know if there's any other. Chris,
I have not done one yet, but I will try to do one for the line. So, Chad, do you have a meeting between now and? You have a Snowmobile Club meeting?
We've got one tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night. Next Tuesday night.
Would you be willing to do something, a letter of support from the Snowmobile Club?
Yeah.
Considering there.
Yeah.
They're a part of it.
Yeah, I think that would be better. I think if we get those, I think that probably be sufficient. Good. Okay, so I sent an email that I dug back about sort of the formatting. So I don't know if you want to get into that now, or you want to go through the application at all? I'll do that first and then get into the formatting in terms of the submission.
Which makes more sense.
Yeah, let's just do the last changes, last couple of changes.
Yeah, let's do that. That makes more sense.
Okay.
Okay, let me open that up for us.
I put a couple change suggestions in there. They weren't. It was content, not necessarily the best worded or the best placement or whatever. But I read over the whole thing last night, and on one of the questions, it just felt like there was something that they were asking that we weren't answering. So I put something else in there.
Was that,
I guess it's that pink stuff.
could you,
Make it bigger,
Yeah.
yeah. That I can.
how far down is that?
So
Oh,
it's
too big.
part 4, item 3. So what features, design, and management plans will make this trail suitable for all intended users? So what I was trying to add was something to say the trail surface will be well suited to handle cycling, hiking, walking, horseback riding. It'll be wide enough to have multiple users, that the bridging will be wide enough to allow us to groom for cross-country skiing. So just what will make this trail suitable for the intended users? So those were things that I thought maybe should be pulled out. But that's,
That's good. I think that's good. Yeah. Fits in nice.
Yeah, I'll, have any other,
that's the only
was
changes
it.
that I.
And then,
Yeah,
so where
makes
is
sense.
Steve's?
Steve's right here, and his comments were.
It is in the document under what's used.
It's under the MTP application Monmouth -OSI. Is his document, or is what he meant. So he wants us to more emphasize. I see, right, I can emphasize again here. So, and I think had debated that, right? If it was an existing snowmobile trail or not, I can't remember. Like if we should bring that up or not.
I thought we said it, yeah.
So
But did we take it out? Did we wind up taking that out last time?
Yeah, I think we did. So we don't have to follow what he tells us.
Let's go back to the question.
Okay, yeah.
What features design that? So good.
Steve just highlighted that section, is that?
Yes, with this comment here. Oh yeah, it's tiny, isn't it? Okay, really, really small. Why is the comment?
It says, could mention this section is all written. That helps a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
He's not looking to remove that, he was just looking to basically.
Yeah, I
add
did maybe
to it.
add a sentence so you could say. Basically.
Which was, yeah, which is a current snowmobile trail and will be, but I think we were trying to stay away from emphasizing that there is existing trail. Right? Or is that a different thing?
A small section of current is not a trail.
I think he's probably just trying to, right there, it just sounds like we're gonna use part of the trail. I think he's just looking for us to emphasize that. Said, we're gonna use a piece of it, but it's gonna actually improve
It's gonna
on
be
what's
better,
already
yeah.
there because of
Yeah.
what we're doing.
So that improve the experience as well.
Maybe we should say snowmobile use will be allowed on one section of the trail that overlaps with, or that overlaps with an existing snowmobile trail.
I like it, just, yeah, I like saying allowed, and then, yeah, what will be allowed on one section of the trail.
You could just say we'll overlap one section of the trail, maybe.
Yeah.
Then you could, I know, could add another sentence that this trail section uses an existing snowmobile corridor and will improve, whatever he says, improve.
Oh, yeah, what did he say?
Mhm.
Improve that
And will
experience.
enhance and improve. Quality. I would say, instead of the experience, I'd say the quality. The trail quality, or. That sound okay?
Yeah. Because I know I would forget otherwise, gonna pop it over where it belongs right now. Other comment was more homework-ish, but would quote some of the text from the memo about the standards we use during design, which we can open up. I don't know if this would be the right place for it. But we can open up that if we want to. I don't know. Do we all feel like?
I'm not positive what he's talking about.
Like,
What?
what are UAT standards? We could define them, but we're assuming that the parks group knows what a UAT standard is. Did we define it earlier?
Do you have
We
his,
do say universal. Yeah, I have it. I have that. I have the.
No, his,
I think it's this one. Sorry, you guys can't see this. I don't know. I'm being very. So weird, so many.
Is he looking for, in that section, include natural features, parking, year-round access, location, compatibility? You're looking for checking.
What,
That's part of it. What section you talking about?
what's it,
Yeah.
what's his comment again, was that we
The
should,
comment is,
the memo,
could quote some of the text from the memo about the standards we use during design. Quote. So we could quote some of the used during describing standards. Maybe I passed it over already. I think it described. Yeah, methodology here.
Yeah, maybe something from the methodologies.
Yeah. I don't know if it fits in this question though. I think he just wants to emphasize how thorough it is.
is this, I wonder if he's talking about this. The one that he said, OSI staff reviewed.
Okay, review the United States Access Board's outdoor development.
OSI staff reviewed the United States Access Board's outdoor developed areas, accessibility standards for federal outdoor developed areas. Is that?
Just use that.
Utilize ABA technical requirements. Maybe that paragraph. That whole paragraph. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
We can pop it right in there.
One of the, if you go to the design recommendations,
Oh, in here or,
in the OSI report,
oh, sign recommendations. Down here somewhere. Did you pass it?
At page 12.
page 13.
Oh. These ones. Okay, yeah.
So I think he may be saying this for multiple users from. That sentence or something.
Simple.
Like we're building it to UAT standards and taking into account.
But I feel like we do already kind of describe. But again, I don't think it was that question.
What was the question he made that note next to?
Include natural features, parking, year-round access, location, compatibility, etc. What's the question? That's not a question. For features, design and management plan, make this trail suitable for all intended users.
I think Chris maybe sort of addressed that with what language he answered, I think
That's
that's.
true. We talk about exactly how it's done right
I
here.
think that might sort of,
You might have covered it with what you
Yeah.
did.
I think so. So I just found a sentence that may help on that last.
On the trails over here. What page is that? Find a picture.
Last correction we made on the application. go to the application, I've got something from his
Oh, okay,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
that-
okay, here we
That I
go.
think would,
So down here somewhere,
yeah, so. He says, and I think this is good, said the project will increase the sustainability of the snowmobile trail.
Oh.
Helping minimize impacts over time and extending the grooming season to more smooth, stable, and dry tread surface.
okay, let's see. Pull that directly.
See,
Yeah, the project will increase, okay, because I don't want to type it. Where should we put it in? Should we?
instead of what the thing,
Oh, okay,
substitute what we just put in.
okay, yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it there. Okay.
That's good.
Okay, so then I think, well, and then he had one other, he just said awesome. And one other comment. Yeah, he said so awesome when he saw that we got our money all in one. That's nice. But that, I think, was all of his comments. He also gave us the jig file and an image, another image of map. That's good.
Can we look at the money section? I just want to do that and make sure that, given what Rick told me is.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, here, let's do it over in the one we're working on. It's farther down. Okay. Is that big enough? I can make that bigger.
No, this is good. It's the, in the spreadsheet.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so. We have. Hash. We've got. And where do we? Okay, let's go down for, in terms of
Put it a little smaller.
the,
There's 5,000 in signage.
do we have a particular part where we put in hash from the RSU? Is that-
Keep going
Yeah, it's down here for some reason.
Okay, so we got 5,000 in cash and 5,000. In. Okay, that's a 6.
Yeah, should it be 5?
I said 5, I think, when I talked to him, that 5 would get to our
Yeah.
match.
That's true. I believe it still would. But I think we have to change something here as well. It's, yeah, it's this one, I think.
Yeah.
This would be
He
5.
said, what do you need for the match? I said, I think 5 is fine.
So yeah, we're still at 10%, we're fine.
Okay. All right, so he's got a. The last thing with that was. It was a little unclear whether they still need like board approval for that amount, the way they. You remember what they did at the,
I don't remember.
it was, like, he sent me the minutes and it was sort of fuzzy. You know, he said, send Randy to do it, and Randy sort of signed off on, you know, he's fine with 5,000.
It was 5,000 cash and 6,000 in,
I think they said 6, but
yeah,
he,
6 in labor.
yeah. Rick asked me, well, how much do you need for the match? And I said 5. I said 5 would probably do it, you know, so. Anyway. He's gonna get back to me. As long as. That still meets the match, right?
Yeah, we're good. We're still over what we need.
Yeah.
10.6.
And they might do more, you know, but. I think, yeah, for what we needed for the match, that would.
We're right there. We did good math.
Okay. So I think we're good.
The budget, all right, how application we're comfortable with that, and
Those were the only comments that Steve had.
that was it, yeah.
I thought it was good.
Okay, great. I'm gonna stick it in where it's supposed to live so that we don't have to think about it. We can if we want to.
So. In terms of sort of getting this all now together. Are you clear in terms of? So we need to,
So I would love to sit with all of us and go through. So this is how they want it, and I'm a little confused. So I built us our 1 through 8 folders in our file here, and then when this is done, I'll move all these folders into here. Share this folder, the MTP application, with Doug, so he can see, so he has access to everything. And then everything is supposed to be in these, you know, numbered folders. So that's the plan, like, so everything is gonna go in here. And so everything, I've been trying to name it the way they want it named. So the complete application is supposed to be, I just used RSE2 as our name underscore, and then I did that for application budget. So when we get that scanned, I'll put that in here, I believe, land tenure, control use permit. I think that's.
Yeah.
Would fall under this one. Clearance responses, I already did those ones, because that's the MHCP, IFNW, MNAP. Those are already, I believe, should already be in their correct folder. What was that, 3? Yeah. And I named them accordingly. Then we have the map stuff. So we have this, the GIS GPS, I included that as map data, that's the shape file. And we don't really have, I mean, I could screenshot, but I don't know what the difference between map. See, what's my issue with this is that they don't explain exactly what this stuff means. So what's the difference between vicinity and site? Is it like a broader picture for a vicinity, and then site is our actual? Oh
Makes
yeah,
sense.
sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
helping us again.
Yeah, so where does it fall in the
Yeah,
column and what's it actually look
Kind of
like? And I think like the one you just sent us would be the site picture.
mhm. And then I guess this would be sponsor name planning. I don't know if applicable CEO letter read permits. I don't know what either of those are.
We have the CEO.
We do.
Yeah, so that was
Code
one.
enforcement officer.
Yeah.
Oh, the code enforcement, officer. We do.
Oh,
That's what that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to have that scanned. I don't think I have that one scanned yet. That one's signed, right?
Yeah, but here's another thing to state.
Okay. More scanning. Great. Okay, good. So that's another one. I guess then we don't, where was the other thing? We don't really have planning, or I guess that would be if we had to see the planning board, if applicable. It was not. We tried to.
Right, yeah, so that's, I think just that letter.
Designer, construction manager qualifications. So we already, so this is where it's confusing. It's overlapping kind of what we already, evidence of plan dedicated maintenance. Like, why do they need individual files for things that are already asked in? And then this is et cetera. So we can include the letter of support by the H committee, Lions Club. conservation. Committee,
Right.
the April. And we can include the OSI document in there as well. Oh, see, I don't know.
So-
Should we-
Is that,
Yeah, we could build document right now and stick it in there with more of Steve's info. We have it.
for, and what is MCC commit?
I have no idea. Like, that's, let's look it up here somewhere. It really doesn't explain it, so it must explain it somewhere and it's not this document. But these guys need to learn. So, documents, metadata.
So we could send an email to, Adam, the guy who said is the person,
The point of contact,
yeah. And just say, here's the question,
what is this and
what is,
what do you want? I guess we could ask for all like 3 of these, kinda.
yeah,
Cause we
I mean-
have answered this already, I think very well in the,
MCC commit.
Conservation meeting.
thing, it might be,
That would be exactly what it is.
yeah.
Conservation Corps. They're going to do the work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause the only one they have here that is, if applicable, is the planning. So they kinda seem like they actually want.
And what, I mean, we wanted to submit Steve's report as part of this, right?
Mhm.
So where would we put that? Would we put
It
that
would probably
in?
go in 8, the et cetera folder. Like additional supporting documentations. Which isn't great, but
Is there anything in his letter about, Steve's letter about maintenance, dedicated maintenance?
No, I mean, that would really be something from the, well, I mean, we could reference the agreement, but also the
all 3 of these.
the thing
would
from
fall
the,
under-
something from the town,
Yeah,
which,
For the town, they put that in writing somewhere, didn't they?
Was that detention in the minutes?
yeah,
It's-
so I guess we could try to get some, like see if we get something from Kent. Like the minutes of, when they did that in terms of the set aside.
I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna highlight everything we've got. We're working on that.
So it's the aqua, so that.
That means we've got it, it's already
Okay.
in.
So we have for 2, we have that. We have the agreement.
I haven't put it, I'm just,
Oh,
I
oh, oh,
want to
you're
do it
right.
when it's done.
Okay, all right.
But we could give it an alternative, so we know that, yeah,
We've
Yeah,
got
we
it,
just
but you
need
need
to put
to,
it in. So that's this one, right?
Yeah.
Give it a green. And I'll remember, for sure, remember, that's what that means. We have this one. So that's green, that's gonna get scanned. So I need to ask about these 3. I'll get scary. Fee schedule, we don't have any of that. We don't need to do any.
yeah.
To do. So then it's just a matter of, I think I already put one of the conservation letter of support, I think I put in there. So. Any of your plans, we can do that. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, this is the unsigned. This is unsigned as well. This is just almost,
Let's scan it too.
yep. That's good. This out. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we can either educated guess these, or I can reach out to,
I would ask,
we have time.
yeah,
We have, when is, it
the
says it.
26th.
Okay, we have one more meeting, right? That's good. That's interesting.
So, in terms of the signature, how do it cost for a signature on the application?
Oh, doesn't it? Is it? Yeah, it does on that very first. So then I think. Where's one? Is it? Oh, is that? Yeah, it does at the very bottom. Engineering and signature, and you're gonna do that, so. Need to print this out.
I'll have to print it out and then scan the whole thing again.
We should put in for ink for you.
Like the,
I can go to the
Like
library.
Actually,
the signature, we need to do that.
yeah.
You can create a
do it
signature under PDF.
electronically too, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, check if you have a,
I don't know if you can do it,
you can do it in like,
Or just sign a piece of paper and you could copy and paste, you could
yeah.
paste it up.
you think that we can do.
Is there a
it
place for
now,
signature
or
under
maybe,
the- The Google Docs,
Is there what?
a place for signature under a doc. I was doing something today where I could have used that, and I was like, I wonder, cause you, under PDF preview, you can do it, but I just don't know if you can do it under docs. Under Google.
Should it be me or
Well,
the
we can-
town manager that signs? Says, what did it say? It said it should be signed.
We can export this to a PDF. We're done, and then we can have someone sign the PDF.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it needs to be exported to format anyway, for them to view it. It can't be a file that we could constantly
Yeah, a
change it.
document.
Right, yeah,
In
that-
fact, I should
yeah.
start, now that we're comfortable with these, I should start converting all of these to PDF. Right? In theory? Like save as, and then it doesn't actually specify, you know what, I can ask him that too, though.
I like how you
So
put it like that.
what should we be using? Do you have
I
that
do
all?
that, that's just constantly.
Yep.
Yep.
You have RSU2 there for the name, but is that who it really should be? It's the trail
Should be
sponsor, right?
Monmouth, RSU2,
Well, I feel like
Or
it should
Monmouth.
be just Monmouth.
just Monmouth and RSU,
Or-
Yep, do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree. Only one Monmouth and thing. These should definitely be changed too. I will not, I have gone too long now, I'm not doing it. Can't save as? Oh. I thought you could just right click and save as. Oh, I think I have to open it, that's fine. See, I'm doing it now, oh, now I'm so.
Oh, don't be like paranoid, bro.
Oh.
It's a thing.
I was just looking to see how it started. I was.
I guess.
I don't think I need to save that as, yeah.
Just have it, something.
I sent this one earlier today.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
When you met with RSU2 recently, did you talk about whatever Eric Valesky wanted to
Yeah,
do?
so I went down to the ball field last week or whatever. And John came with me. So, they, if you're on the Monmouth side of the field, the first base
First base side.
first base side. they sort of want to expand bullpen.
Hmm,
And there's enough room to do it. It's, there'd be a lot more clearance, easier if it's moved down, and Randy was gonna,
If what's moved down.
the bullpen, but right now, it's sort of almost right to the dugout.
Mm.
Just move it out to the outfield a little more, because it sort of blows out, so he does that, there shouldn't be a problem. What he wants to do is, I think he's got a concrete, he's gonna put like a concrete base and then
20 by
that's.
80. So there's 20 feet between the corner of the
oh,
dugout and like I think there's 21 feet between the corner of the dugout and where our trail would come to, based on the plan of a 8 foot, but then we went back and it was a 12 foot.
It's a
Right,
12-foot
it's
wide
sort of
corridor,
there.
trail of 5, and
Yeah.
you need a 12-foot corridor, but
Yeah.
there, it would be sufficient, there's a fair amount, I mean, for a corridor part. You could use some of that as a little slope on the side.
Yeah, it's how much you want
It wouldn't be
to
the,
ditch before the rock wall, because it goes
Mm.
and then if
scrubby,
you,
scrubby stuff, ditch, rock wall.
and then if he moves it, he said he'd move it down, and that gives you a lot more.
Yeah, the more you move it, the more space you have, so I mean, there's room to work it. Even if it stays where it's at, it'll just be a narrow part of the trail, you move it down, it makes it easier.
He said he was gonna move it down.
Yeah, down was.
Yeah, Randy was pretty, he was cooperative. I tried to.
It's gonna be helpful for fans and everything to get over there too, everything for how to walk on and all that.
Yeah.
I would like to get some, but hopefully I'll get to talk to Rick or someone, to just get a letter from him laying out everything. He sent me the minutes, I'd like to get them. That we could put it.
I saw him, if you write the letter for it, I'll sign it too.
Yes.
he's
Yeah,
just,
it'll work, we don't have to,
That's good. Yeah. I think that's, but that's the letter.
Do that, yeah. Just
Yeah.
write the letter and that way he just has to sign it, if he.
Put it on. Hey, I could just, once he gets back to me, I can just say, here's what he agreed to do, we support the
Yep.
project.
Right.
We're looking forward to working with the Trails Committee, so it's gonna be mutually beneficial.
I guess it would be good to do the same thing with Justin with the town office.
We get a
Or
letter
whatever
to
the
that.
selectmen agreed to, which is something.
Yeah.
Or from Kent with the Conservation Commission, or whoever kind of manages the money and. I guess that's, sorry, not the Conservation Commission, right? Business Development, Economic Development.
It's more select board.
I guess it is, it's like.
Yeah, so we can't do that out there.
It'd be good if Kent were here, we could just ask him if we could put some, draft up something.
it's about, yeah. Oh, it explains it. Here. Cool. Vicinity. And the
Or
region
some
of Maine,
conditional.
site location map. I wonder if there is. What was the name of? Yeah, this isn't helpful again. I keep forgetting you all don't have way better. I have a big old.
I think the main conservation board is what that's referring to, and they would commit to a project. It's almost like Peace Corps. So they committed to help.
Oh, I see.
But I mean, I don't
Sort of
see
not applicable.
Yeah, I don't think so, but before we submit anything, I'd like to tell them.
So the site location map, that's something that Steve gave us.
He gave us. He gave us this. Which is, I believe, the site location, which I call the site vicinity. I wonder if vicinity doesn't sort of exist in the memo somewhere. And I could take a screenshot of it and then.
How did it define?
Oh, it's, yeah, good point. Let's read that again. It's vicinity identical location within a region that includes nearby
I need to
municipalities.
get that overlay. Comprehensive plan. Green zone,
Oh, yeah,
needs to be
I included that in our
the growth,
miscellaneous.
right in the middle of the
section.
growth.
Oh, it's down. So. Yeah, these are better, but these are like broad picture.
There's no broad, oh, maybe it's in the townwide study. Maybe it's got,
Oh, is that, yeah, we don't.
let's see.
Oh, one?
What did we just read, what they say, the certification?
Oh,
Keep going.
down?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, down here, sorry, yeah, there we go.
So that's where it needs to be signed.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a part above it needed to be signed too? No.
This is it, just that last page.
Yeah, I think that probably should be Justin, I think so. What's that?
I'm leaning towards that too.
Yeah, I think it should be Justin.
Justin, the town manager, okay.
So we have this map
That's nice.
of kind of the central Monmouth, with this is the RC2 land. Doesn't show the trails on here, but it does show the snowmobile trails, the existing snowmobile trails. Maybe these are some of Cat's trails existing. Okay.
Oh, I think it's more this, that's what we're looking for sure.
That show like a big,
Yeah, look, and you can see
I think that's
local
what they're looking for,
municipalities.
sort of like a vicinity map. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's what I think of. So I can just export this one page.
Mhm. It will be Monmouth _ underscore 2025 capital MTP underscore map underscore vicinity. Very specific.
It's huge.
Oh, the document size?
That. I gotta make sure. Getting more than just that one picture, that's ridiculously large, so. Wow.
You can always do the print to PDF. It's favorite method.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it. One other thing we need to include in the additional support is the survey.
I did that.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
yeah.
Okay. That's a good. That's. Okay. But should we get, let's just get a, let me just get a list together.
So we don't need, we know we don't need MCC. But I will reach out, see about science construction manager qualifications, and if it's gonna take me 2 seconds to just copy and paste all of what Steve's information is, or I could ask him for his resume.
Yeah.
He'd probably give us that, you know.
Yeah, did we have the resume, right? We have his resume?
We sent him what would be okay to put in the application. Say, pretty much whatever he put on.
What's the guy's name? No, not Steve, the guy that working with Doug, that's Adam.
Could ask him.
Just ask Adam, do we even need this if we already have this in the document?
We're gonna have it in the document, and it's also in the, also in the study.
Yeah,
it
is.
Yeah. So,
Very redundant.
yeah,
I
just
don't
ask
know
him.
if these documents are there.
Don't have to-
because there's too much information to put in the document, but.
So, um. Right, so I wanna get something from the RSU so that they know about that.
There you go.
We wanna get a letter from Justin in terms of what the town's. Good things from the town, the commitment on
We'll put here.
the match.
So the match, I think, would fall under lease, wouldn't it? Or the RSU document would fall under lease.
I think,
I don't.
no, I
think we
put it,
need
I
a use document. I think we've got the.
we've got the use permit, I think we're good on
The
that.
use- Oh, okay, you're right,
So,
okay.
so the stuff, I think all that other stuff comes on in. Well, we have evidence of plan dedicated maintenance, we need that from, that's what we need from Ken. And then, I think the RSU support thing would go in.
Yep. Yeah, that would be, so we're looking, we'll have another 3 letters of support. Photos are already in. One of them. We don't have-
We're all set.
Good, I know, right?
No, so, oh, empties.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, when I opened this up, I was like,
Right.
why did they do this to us?
So we're good though in terms of, I mean, you've got, it's all in like a, this is like a cloud document,
Uh-huh,
okay. And then we need to get Justin to sign.
yes. We have to find him before the 26th.
Um,
Find a signature.
Yeah.
so how is he gonna, can we print that last page and then have him
Sure.
sign and then scan it? That way you do it?
It seems like we should be able to do that, right? We just scan that last page and insert that into.
Cause I have Adobe Pro, I could do this if I was doing it on my work computer, which I don't think is allowed, but.
But I would just scan that one page into a PDF and then insert it into the PDF and then drop the one page out.
Yeah. Okay,
To drop the page in another PDF.
Yeah.
You do that.
I can delete the page from the PDF now.
Without,
Ooh, I gotta forget to do that. That's.
Maybe
for me in
should
the
we
past.
have to,
I was like, wow. I mean, I print it out and do it that way.
Yeah.
Print it out, scan it, make a new
if you
PDF.
have Adobe Pro,
And
you
then,
can do most things.
we're gonna get a
quick.
letter from the snowmobile.
Yeah, that's another letter of
With access.
support.
Chad's gonna get that. And then, Chris is gonna get the letter from the Times.
You'll do one from Age Friendly.
Yeah, I'll get the each one.
Yeah,
Okay. I think we're pretty close.
yeah, we should definitely be done.
Can we, so, we'll talk about the next thing, so.
Yeah.
I have got a problem on the 16th, I got it. On foot. Can we? Chance we can meet on Monday, the 15th?
Mondays aren't great for me.
Do it during the day.
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Thursdays.
I could do Monday at 8 if it's just gonna be a short meeting.
In the morning?
No, I'm
Night?
saying at the evening. But I have a conflict on Mondays.
I could do the 18th, so. Do that by the 18th.
I got a thing on Tuesday night, then,
Does a weekend
and,
anymore? I know. I guess I
let's
was-
see,
Just wanted to throw it out there.
we do it earlier on Tuesday? Any chance we do it earlier on Tuesday? I don't know.
On Tuesday,
Tennis country. You ain't making it. Yeah.
I can make it earlier on Tuesday.
yeah, I think that's a good excuse for you to leave work.
You do early on Tuesday, it looks like. I'm gonna watch the golf.
So far, I'm good with it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you wanna try Tuesday at 4? Okay,
That's fine with me.
Work for me. That's the 15th, or sorry, the 16th.
What time did you say?
4.
People coming in now.
All right. When are we going to meet after the 16th?
We didn't schedule anything after that, so we should talk about that too. The. You want to go? Want to start going once a month after this? Yeah, you think we're. You want to keep doing.
Well, somehow I need to be able to talk to people about trails out at Prescott Hill over the fall, and I would like to talk to, is it Chris? Or Kate? Okay.
Yeah.
So I had reached out to Chris and I sent him the link to our meeting, so I'll just keep him plugged in. I don't know whether he would be able to personally attend. He didn't end up responding whether he could make tonight or not, but.
So,
So I'm not saying that we need to meet every 2 weeks or something, but maybe it would be good to meet on the 7th of October and then figure out where from then.
Mhm.
Do you want me to give him the date of the 16th too, or should I? Just try to shoot for getting to the meeting on the 7th, where the 16th will probably be.
I think
the 16th is, we should,
Not the 16th.
not the
right?
16th.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
the 7th.
shoot for the 7th.
Yeah.
See if we can make that one.
So,
Okay.
or any other day, I've got a problem for a little while with Tuesdays.
Okay.
Is any other day of the week? Okay, I mean, my issue will go away in mid-November, but.
I mean, I'm usually good on Thursdays and Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are fine for me. For alternative days of the week.
Second, fourth Mondays, I'm busy.
Yeah, Mondays are so busy.
Thursdays?
I'm open to that.
You wanna try Thursdays, Chris? Is that okay to do a
I'm
couple
okay with Thursday.
Yeah,
Thursday, a couple of months?
yeah, you're right, never Friday.
Friday afternoon. would be-
Friday,
No
no.
way, 7 o'clock on a Friday evening,
Yeah.
hanging out at the.
No, not
trails.
See, we're not doing it now.
Till ninth then?
Yeah,
The
we
ninth,
could move
yeah.
it to the 9th instead. that?
9 p.m.
Yeah,
Midnight.
start the
Okay.
weekend early.
Okay, 7, the TC at 7. Okay,
So we're
And
gonna
then-
do the 9th instead of the 7th.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you want to schedule one for 2 weeks after that? I don't know if I'll be able to make the one 2 weeks after that. So, for the 6th. Maybe we just, November 6th. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then let's see how that's going, see if we. that- if-
More or
that, you know,
less.
Yeah,
Well, more is
Yeah.
probably, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. and then on the 7th, we could also start. I think, we're talking about. What we want to do, next thing, so your trail, and so like, do we want? I mean, we've been talking, so we talked a little bit about sort of getting equipment and things like that. Maybe. Think about that a little more, what we might want.
You start moving towards equipment, we'd be moving out of the committee realm and moving into the club realm. Trails club versus trails, you know what I mean? Which
That's
is
true.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, sort of like. We're sort of doing that too, we're both, I mean, but sort of. It would be. At a certain point, we're probably gonna get some equipment.
And it could file, I mean, it could file under the rec department, it could be stuff that they.
Yeah.
That's theirs and they want to keep. And we.
Yeah.
Or people that want to work on trails, because Mike was talking about how.
Yeah.
True. Outdoor rec. Being underutilized.
Right, we should have some further discussion with him on sort of how we're gonna sort of. Interact and.
Yeah, we were here first. We should start with.
Did you, Chris, anything else on the, Prescott trails?
Yeah, I do have a little bit I'd like to discuss.
Yeah.
So I would like to schedule some work sessions to do some work out there. And I'd like to figure out how we can get people involved. So I've been trying to kick around ideas of how we can do this. Should we try to have some work sessions like every Sunday and just let people know if you want to come out and help? These are days that we'll be there. These are the types of things we'll be working on. Maybe find out. See.
Housekeeping.
Mike, is that you?
Okay.
Hey.
How you doing?
You guys have a meeting today?
Yes. Your ears must have happened.
Oh, my God. Anything I can report on for you?
Setting up a schedule like that would be helpful.
You can shut down soccer.
Because then,
Yeah,
you know, volunteers might be able to schedule out, can't make it this Sunday, but this time or something.
We're,
So
finalizing.
what we just brought up,
Yeah.
sorry, what we just brought up and Chris just made me think about it. How to get people to help with trail work, how to get volunteers for trail work and that kind of thing. It's something you can put on the burner, like, how do you get people to help do trail work? And, you know, like Chris just suggested, doing it every Sunday at this time. Versus, you know, right now it's been like 2 or 3 times a year, we set a time and it's usually just the same people helping.
Yeah, getting volunteers is certainly tricky.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I've noticed in the early goings is just like, first of all, like how information is disseminated and where people know to look for information. That's what I've run into the first few things with
It's them for
some of the programs.
Yeah.
But I think once the new routine of habit forming, especially with our, like I can speak for the rec with our website. Like first, like I'm just using soccer since we just got done with it tonight. We didn't have a single registration last year online, and as of going into tonight, we had like 70. So
Wow.
people are starting to like there's a system that people are understanding like, okay, that was easy. And I'm gonna look here for future information. And so I think like once everything starts building and compounding, and then I have a whole network through my rec, which has like, I think they're up to like 330 households. I can send out direct things as well. So I don't think I have the golden answer to it, but I think again, once we have more people who are in the habit of knowing where to look for information, that's definitely gonna help.
That's where my back was, your rec page.
So the other thing.
Yeah.
For Christopher, this, fall, the messenger is gonna come out in October.
I think it's 22nd.
I think that's the deadline.
That's the deadline.
That deadline,
Not
so
on
come out on
first.
first day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could put, if we have a schedule. Put it in. Yeah, I think if we have some dates that are. Yeah, a couple of choices, I think it's good, it's like you said,
Mhm.
Because a lot of times people just can't if we do one. Yeah,
Right.
but if you give people a couple options, they can say, okay, I could do one of those days.
Right.
What's the first upcoming thing you have for volunteer?
Well, so, yeah, we're
Trail.
looking
okay.
at working on trails that exist.
Yeah.
Trying to make some
We
improvements to the
won't
trails.
need trails for hopefully this grant until next summer, ideally.
But for this,
Build momentum.
Yeah, it would be nice to have, group of people like.
the big thing that I'm looking at for this year is trying to add support for snowshoeing.
Hmm.
Because we don't allow snowshoeing on the cross-country ski trails right now. So I'd like
Right.
to find a way that we can maybe cut some new trails through the woods. There's plenty of land out there that we can do.
Where is it that you're looking right now? Like
Well-
just for referencing.
So this is Prescott Hill Road and this is Cobussy Road. So the trail system goes between the two.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the roads at all, but if you drive up Prescott Hill Road, there's actually a kiosk there. Then there's not one at the other side, but
That landowner's a bastard.
it goes right in next to John's house here.
Belly off his property every time.
I've been shot at.
Keep telling him it's not a stand your ground state.
Right here. I'm trying to think, do they have like an alternative education program? I don't know.
I teach an outdoor ed class,
Okay,
and then we've got daycare.
right.
Count what times,
Yeah.
that's much we already got.
I think I mentioned on the meeting when I zoomed in the other day that I've been amazed at the amount of trails that have received the maintenance and care and had different programmatic features, all part of projects that were through alternative education. It's just one great route that seems like those schools have those programs up and running. And it's an easy outlet for those educators to hook on to something.
Good point.
Alternative suspensions.
Yeah.
It's actually not really a terrible idea. I mean, you think about it, like, so I worked in substance use prevention at the state, and a lot of times they would give these kids suspensions. And it's like, what do you think they're gonna do
Yeah.
for getting caught vaping, that they're not gonna do that when they're at home by themselves? Okay. Again, like, it sounds silly, but like, there is a truth to it. And so, when it comes to just like reinstituting and giving back at the same time, and so giving them the proper education around maybe some mistakes that have been made, but I don't know. I know that, again, that doesn't really answer the volunteer question. It's something I probably would need to think on as I get more familiar with more folks. And the rec committee, again, I know I've talked about that, is another avenue where having more connection with other people in the community that have connections into their pockets. Again, like whether it's people who are really focused in team-specific programs, great. How can we bolster that or age friendly and is it even beach? You know, there's a lot, I think there's a lot of helping hands. It's just a matter of finding the right people who are receptive to the ask when it gets around to it. And that rec committee, I just talked with Justin today. I think the formal application process is going to close on the 30th of September with review October 1st, because I told him I want to try to get these meetings going while there seems to be like high level of interest.
Yeah.
So if you haven't submitted an application, got 28 days. But I think like that's all fair stuff, where as a volunteer committee, that can even be potential things that like volunteer groups can help out with and be contributing people, not just in spreading the word, but physical hands and being part of different initiatives.
It could be, maybe we get together as a committee and do a day of work and film it and then throw you some of the film and you can post it and be like, if you're interested in getting part
Oh,
of
that's easy.
trail committee or like doing work, this is kind of what it looks like. Here's a day of it recorded, you know, highlights, and then
Yeah,
this is the next time we'll be doing it. So if you want to come out, here's how you do that.
sure. Yeah, anything, like it's super easy for me to send out mass communications now that we're building a little bit more of a platform with folks. That's the beauty of the MyRec program. So. Sweet deal. Well, just keep me posted.
Will do.
You know, anything I can do to help, I'm happy to do it and try to get back around and maybe sneak through a full meeting. Once things calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was boring before because we were just.
On the priceless entertainment, is that what you're saying? I'm surprised. Yeah, it's getting close to that bedtime. For me, not them. But yeah, no, this is great. One thing at a time. Good deal. Well, I won't hold you up.
Thanks, bye.
Cool.
All right, guys. See you later.
Yeah.
September 26th.
Oh, good. That's before Apple Fest?
Yeah.
So I think based on like what I've seen with the snowmobile in the past is we used to do like a weekly work session on Sundays. That was years ago. And it does work well just because people know they can count on it and can plan for it. You may not have a big number, but at least you may have different people each week or whatever, but I guess it's the question of if you're looking for a lot of people potentially to show up on one day and then you really emphasize that one day, or if you want to just have 2 or 3 each week and then you figure out what you're gonna do. But I know for me, like since having the kids and family, it's just tougher to plan on doing that every week,
Right.
especially with church on Sundays and things like that, because that's when they used to do it. They used to
You
do
got
it
to
Sunday
train for
morning.
years by doing trail work.
And
You don't need trail work.
Yeah,
We're just trail work. I was like, I got it.
but like I'm trying to be more family focused and stuff.
Bring them with you to the work.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
so part of that, like, what is a good day to do work and what is a good time? Like, so maybe,
He's probably Sundays.
well, I mean, Sunday mornings,
They do
Are good for some
mountain
people,
biking on Tuesdays
but-
and Thursdays, Saturdays and stuff.
yeah,
So they have a couple days. I would,
but once you get into the fall, it is hunting season.
And that's one of the reasons I
That's
always
why
did
Sunday.
Sundays, because I don't want to get shot or have
Yeah.
people say,
Yeah, I think you're
hunting,
do it in October.
hunting either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday is the day.
you kind of walk out there, you have what sections you want to work on. Map it all
I mean,
out.
maybe I could say some Sunday mornings, some Sunday afternoons.
Yeah.
I don't know which. I can't make it every time either.
I've seen
How many hours of work?
That's
it,
that's
the other thing, right? You need to have different set of, there needs to be multiple people willing to go out that know the job.
Like it's sort of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So the stuff that I have this, like, I want to get this color. I want to do just a basic walk around of trimming and picking up debris, which I think anyone who's done that before.
It's not
is
terrible
okay.
right now.
Yeah,
The
It's
swamp
not-
trail
it's
needs
pretty
to
good.
be cut out or
Yeah.
expanded or whatever you want to do there, but
yeah.
tried to follow that with a bike, that didn't work so well.
I would like to do snowshoe trail marking and cutting. So that's, anyone who feels comfortable doing that can do it. But just telling somebody and not leading them and, somebody who's never done it before would not feel comfortable doing it.
I got some work still to do on that trail I'm working on, but once I get to like a manageable spot, I'm gonna stop for the season and just let it lay there for the winter. So as soon as I'm done with this one section, I'd be more than happy to like walk and figure out where you'd want these sections and map them out or use Onyx and stuff and just get it going and then mark it.
Cause that, I mean, could that bike trail be connected, could be the beginning of the snowmobile trail?
Of the
Snowshoe.
Did I say mobile? Yeah.
I knew what you're saying, man. I'm
Yes.
picking up what you're putting down.
Does that leave the main field where the sign is, or does that leave the other field next to it?
It's up, so you could park there. The idea is to park there and then ride up and then ride down.
Right up
With
the road
Yeah, to
and then
the,
right into.
and Peter gave me permission to, like, there's an end to the field, so get to that field right around the corner and then you can hook into the trail. And that trail comes out at the bottom and then a little bit more, it goes to the connector we made and cleared.
Okay.
And the snowshoe people wanna use it. No reason they can't, right, it's open.
They're not gonna hurt any firms or any.
Thing about
No, there's
the whole
nothing really
snowshoe
there
thing
yet.
is, I'd like to support it, but I'm personally not going to use it an awful lot. The people that use it, I would like to be the people that are involved with helping to build
Sure.
it, because they know what they want it.
Yeah.
They know what they would enjoy.
That might help with the trail building days to get them out, just see that and then get them
Right.
involved and be like, look, if you wanna build, you have the capacity to do this, just let's show you how to do
Today's
it.
theme is
Do you
snow.
do you know
You want a
who
snowshoe this summer?
snowshoers are in town?
No, we just hear, you know,
Can I
occasionally,
snowshoe?
can I do this?
I mean, I do it once in a while.
Yeah, and I do it once in a while too.
And I would have a snowshoer, but
Yeah, I do. I have snowshoes.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was there, I'd use it. But
Honestly,
I don't
bigger
know.
population that would use snowshoeing probably than the skiing, probably
Yeah.
than the skiing. part,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot easier for us to, get 20 pairs of snowshoes for the rec department to loan out or for the library to loan out or something.
Yeah, it's easy to fit.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you want to choose.
Mhm.
yeah.
Um,
And then at one point, I think we're going to have to potentially refresh some of the bridging and haul some new pallets out there or something.
More modern ways of
Modern,
crossing things.
modern
It's-
pallets.
Just things that are smashed up right now, we just need to be replaced.
Yeah.
The noise of those pallets.
That's a tractor driver's fault, maybe. They do break down.
State of the right.
Yeah.
But if there are people, would you all be willing to help out if I said, you tried to set up a schedule of
Oh, yeah,
on the afternoon or
absolutely.
Sunday mornings or
Yeah.
something like that?
Definitely could do
I
it.
had a lot of fun
Yeah, I
last time
do a
I
couple
went out there.
Sundays for sure.
It would be great if we could all get together one day or something and then just know that at least one of us is going to show up to help direct people on
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
days and
Yeah.
hopefully, a couple. But
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Trade
sounds good.
trade off.
I think doing like having the morning and the afternoon is a good,
Figure out how long you want your workshop. to be.
And
then we need to figure out how to publicize that. And probably, get that, or we can ask
And then-
Dennis or something to post it on.
That one
And
do-
page on.
and do
You
the
could put it up
message.
in the kiosk too, be like, look, there's
put
the
it,
trail building
put it in the
dates.
messenger. too.
Yeah, true.
Good.
I don't know if I'll be ready to, I
Many
mean,
different avenues.
hopefully.
Oh, I know.
I guess it's only, I've got a few weeks to,
The 22nd.
yeah.
Another thing that we've done in the snowmobile club, is we've basically divided the entire trail system up into sections. And if there's people that have interest in being involved, maybe allowing them, like, are you willing to take responsibility of this section
Oh.
here or whatever? And whether you're able to be there or not, at least they have some ownership in a section and they can go out whenever works with their schedule to do from here to here, whether it be pruning or whatever. As long as, like, whether it be like a checklist, each fall, this is what you need to kind of go down through, make sure that there's no leaves blocking the culvert or whatever. And so that it's not gonna overflow and wash stuff out or. But just have that checklist that they can kind of go through if they have some ownership of the section and kind of utilize that. That's another option, I guess. That might allow somebody to do it on their own time, but because unfortunately, coordinating everybody to do
Yeah.
everything at the same time doesn't always work. So if at least they can do it when their schedule allows, that's another option maybe.
Yeah, you must have to get out there and blaze the trail.
That's, yeah, will have to happen for the
That would have to
snowshoeing for
happen.
sure.
You know, we would do that. And then from there, yeah, the cleanup or this should be a 4 foot wide corridor from here all the way through. Here are the blazes. They're the right side of the trail.
And paint too, if you're out of paint, I might have a gallon I could donate. I think
There's all sorts of
it's
cool
bright
colors.
enough. Yeah,
Lots of cool colors out there now.
yeah.
was
Yeah, I
looking at
love that.
actually getting some plastic
Mm.
snowshoe type markers with printed snowshoe stuff.
Got a cricket.
But I don't know where to get this stuff. Where do you get signs?
Great question.
Our signs are provided by the state.
Does anyone know, so where does the state print their signs? Do they have a printing organization or do they use a company?
I think Minuteman was one of them that they used to use. They currently use a company out in New York. Boss Signs, I think.
I've seen, they've got nice little trail things when I've been on other places, but when I look online for, just show me a little snowshoe trail marker. Can't find anything.
The corrugated plastic stuff is,
Really?
they have that down at
Find anything
Copies,
online?
et cetera. Copies, et cetera, might be able to do it.
And that'd be local.
Right.
They're
If anyone's
Yeah,
up
that's
sign
nice.
companies,
Yeah.
I can definitely.
I know
talk
a
about
man
it.
in New Hampshire, but that's not.
I think Minuteman was the one in Maine that they used to use.
I can ask too at work.
Get a 3D printer.
There you go.
Ooh.
Use that.
Could
That's
live
what
in a
Kathy was saying,
future.
3D printer, but seriously.
For like
it's
100 of them?
Yeah, for 100, it just seems like a.
Oh, you're gonna blaze the trees with them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'd like to mark the trails so that people can see. Particularly for snowshoeing and for skiing, the trail's obvious.
Yeah.
Um,
But you could get lost snowshoeing if you were the first out after a snow.
Pretty tough fudge thing, how big they are. It'd be super thick. Think about that. Feel like I can use a printer for something.
I don't know anything
We'll
else.
find things for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're all
Go,
set.
time for dinner.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Sorry.
No,
What
it's
order?
okay.
That's why I was late.
That's why I was.